Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're making rice with mussels. I will say mejillones. I'll say the word in Spanish because I know that I'm pronouncing it wrong. And remember that the list of ingredients, all the ingredients, there are only 14, 15 ingredients in there. The list of ingredients is in the description box below. So we're going to start with the oil. I drained the mussels. Those are lightly smoked, so the oil is slightly smoked, and we're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of that oil onto a hot pan, and we're going to saute the onion until it is caramelized. It's a whole onion, but remember it's going to reduce a lot. Once it is caramelized, I am removing the onion and setting it aside because I'm going to add it at the end. So that's how the pan looks. It looks terrible, but that is all flavor. Those are all the sugars from the onion. We add the garlic. We're going to saute the garlic for about 30 seconds. We add the green bell pepper, and as you can see, it's gonna, once it starts releasing its water, it's gonna start deglazing the pan. Then it's the roasted red bell peppers, and more of the flavor is coming off the bottom of the pan. Then we're going to add the tomato, and you're going to hear a noise that I don't know what it is. I'm sorry about the noise. Maybe it was a ghost that came to visit me. I didn't hear it, but I heard it once I was putting this thing together. So we had company that day, I suppose. Who doesn't like ghosts? Anyhow, um, so we are deglazing the pan, and once all the water has reduced from the tomatoes, we add the wine. We want the alcohol to be evaporated, so we bring the heat up and we reduce until almost all the liquid is gone. Then we're going to add the rice. We want all the alcohol evaporated. We don't want the rice to taste like alcohol. We just want the flavor of the wine. And we're gonna mix all that well together. There's already tons of flavor in there. Layers and layers of flavor. And I'm adding salt, 1 teaspoon of coarse salt or kosher salt, because remember that the oil in which, that is from the mejillones, the cans, it already has salt, and the mejillones have salt that I'm going to add at the end too. So you don't want to go over that. We also add the turmeric and the black pepper and mix all well. I have half a cup of shrimp broth that was a leftover from when I made a couple of days ago the spaghetti or the shrimp scampi, if you will, spaghetti with shrimp. So I just added 1.5 cups of water more, and we're going to bring that to a boil. Once it's boiling, we're adding the frozen green peas. That's gonna bring the temperature down, so we have to wait a couple of minutes until the temperature comes back up and the water is boiling again. We're going to cover the pan. We're going to lower the temperature, and we're going to cook for 15 minutes. The rice package says to cook the rice for 25 minutes. That is way too long. So 15 minutes, it's more than enough. Then we're gonna leave it covered for 5 minutes before we open, because the rice will continue to cook. It's very hot. Made a little bit of a mess there. So after those 5 minutes are over, after you turn off the heat and let it rest for 5 minutes, the rice is perfectly done. Has all the flavors, it has different textures, the texture of the rice, the texture of the green peas. Now I'm going to add the caramelized onions, which have a completely different texture. It has that lightly smoky flavor, that rice. And the mussels were drained in a colander, so you just mix all that, and you don't have to reheat the mussels because the heat from the rice will warm them up. And the other and some of the mejillones, I'm gonna use them to decorate the plate when I'm plating. Consider subscribing. Thank you for the like. Share it with your friends on social media. I will appreciate all of that. Thank you. So once all that is mixed, I just have to do the plating and the tasting. And it was really, really good for my taste. It turned out really, really, really good, and it's a very affordable uh, dish. You don't have to mess with fresh mejillones. When you got them from the store, and they were only like at $2.19 each can. So that's all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Chaito.